Hello everyone, welcome back to Cosmic Express. Last time we managed to get 12 done in the Andromeda cluster, 14 that still eludes us, but then we made a nice string of progress down here in Vela. So we did 1, 2, 3 and 4, we might as well now come back to 5. God, that's a whole cluster of mess, isn't it? Right, we still have a train car of 2. We pick up 1 here. This is going to have to be something like drop off there last. And drop off here last. So how could we end with 2 in our carriage? Pick up 1. Pick up 2. Drop off 1. Pick up a second. Now we can't drop off here and pick up a third, can we? I think that's where that comes unstuck. Yes. So, how do we get an extra delivery? If we do this, that lamppost stops us coming around on ourselves like that. Going to pick you up. If we put you down there, we can't ever drop somebody into this house. And even if we dropped them in, we can't come round, pick up and drop off again. If we enter from this side, there's just no way we can drop somebody off in that house. If we come in from this side, there's no way we can get out and back in again. So we must start entering from one of these 2 tiles here. If we pick up 2, we decided this didn't work, did it? But what about if we visit all the other buildings first? I take it no one gets into this house this way. They do, but you don't get picked up. So does that mean we need to enter this segment here with an empty carriage? Let's just see how that looks. Except we can't, because we'll always pick up somebody on our way round. Yeah, so that works. It's just these 2 remaining. But we can't come down, pick them up, put them down and turn back on ourselves. It cannot be done. And as discussed, if we come in this side and try and drop off, we get stuck by the lamppost. And if we come around this way, we can never go back round. So it seems like we have a lot of limitations here on things that we can't do. It's just getting the stuff in the middle of that period of time to work out. Now, I'm sure I've probably just done this earlier in a very minor change of fashion, haven't I? Yeah, it's this guy that doesn't get picked up. That's the whole problem. But I can't see how I can get either of these guys into houses first. Because if we do that, we can't get back out again. Intriguing. And we can't enter here. We simply cannot, because we'd never get back to the exit. So I think we must start here. We can't do this. So if we must start here, and we must end in some combination of this R shape here, could we ever do that to finish? Because we're going to have to come up through here. But we can't do that with these two in tow, because that's just the same problem of this guy never getting picked up, right? And if we say never picked this guy up instead, then that works out, apart from the aforementioned person that never gets taken. Okay, what about these two bounce off of each other, we pick up the one on the right, we do all of this, then we pick up the one on the other side. Is that it? Strategic bouncing returns. Looks good to me. Alright, how about 6? Opportunity for strategic bouncing. Lots of very narrow gaps otherwise. Now, if you bring up 2 through here, we have to have a third to put in there, which we obviously can't. So if we pick up 1, we can't drop off 1 and come all the way back round. So that's not a good start. If we do this, we can never do this because a train track is going to have to come in this way to drop to that house, and they have no means of escape. So if we end on drop off at 2 houses, how can we pick up 2 very late? And pick up those 2. Pick up here. Drop 1 off there. That's a problem because how are we going to drop off here as well? Because this way we're obviously not going to. Now, how could we use a strategic bump? If we pick up 1 here, and pick up 2. And drop 2 off. We can't get back round again with 2 in tow. And escape. We can get round, we can't escape afterwards. I don't really know where to start here. So, how can we drop off 3 in one trip? We can't. We know that much to be true. If we pick up 2 and drop them off, we can't go anywhere else. If we drop off 2 here, we can't deliver to this house. No, my brain isn't ticking with that one quite so well. So let's hop over to 7 for a minute. Alright, we are symmetrical. And it's going to be the ones in the center that are going to be the hardest to deliver to, I imagine. Because by the time we do this, we can't turn around and keep delivering. That's tricky, isn't it? We can pick up 1, drop 1 off, drop 2 off, pick up 2, drop 2 off. Then can we just do that in reverse? Somehow? Pick 1 up, drop 1 off. Can we just recreate this whole thing in reverse? So it's going to be... No, because the first thing we do here is pick up. So we can't have the last thing we do be pick up. Obviously. So pick 1 up, pick 2, drop 1, drop 2, pick up 2, drop off 2. What if we did that instead? Does that work out? I hope it works out. I was kind of winging it by the end, but... Oh, no. We miss a pickup. That's a damn shame. How can we add an extra pickup? Is that an extra pickup? That is an extra pickup. Good stuff. So that's 7 done in record time. How does 8 look? Look out for the exposed manhole cover, of course. Give me 2. Then drop 2 off. This doesn't look like it's going to work out because by the time we pick up these, we can't escape again. Classic problem. Pick up 2, drop off 2. Pick up 2. We can't drop off this one here though. Okay. Where do we start with logic here? We could go all the way around the outside edge somehow. If we drop off 2 there, pick up 2 more, drop off 2. We pick up you and we can't put you down anywhere. What we can't do is pick you up first and drop you off like that, because then we can't escape. So that doesn't work out. This is 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, and 1 problem at the end. So if we could figure out one way to pick up somebody supplementary to the whole trip, this would be fine. So how could we do that? If we pick up you first, that only gives us one to not get dropped off in here. If we pick up two immediately, then come down the back side, we can't ever pick this one up and leave, can we? Unless we picked them up in this direction, but then we can't get back to the houses. So that can't happen. We could try and challenge our assumption and just pick up one at a time or something. That's the manhole giving us issues again. Then no one gets dropped off here in this scenario. So that's 4, but these two never get utilized. And I take it there's no way we can come all the way around the back. Drop off 2. Pick up 2 others. Drop them off. Pick up the last one. Drop them off. Is that it? Do we miss that pickup? We do. We do miss that pickup. Right, but that seems kind of promising, though. Get rid of all this. So we can pick up 2. Drop 2 off. Pick up 3 and 4. Wait, hold on. Pick up 1 and 2. Pick up 3 and 4, then you never get picked up. So, ergo, we just skip the first one. So these are the first 2. These are the next 2. And the last one just gets put on the end. This looks good to me. Excellent. It's weird that that level has an exit, but I guess the train car doesn't go anywhere. All right, let's peep 6 again for a second. It's the one without any kind of symmetry to help. Pick up 1. We drop 1 off. If we do that, we can't ever drop off to this house. And even if we pick up 2 and drop off 2, we can't ever drop anybody to this house. So then what? What if we get really wild and pick up like these 2 first? Then we can never pick up the others. Fine. Pick up these 2 first. Then pick up these 2. Drop 1 off there, 1 off there. Is that it? It's looking good. Well, that is the Vela cluster finished. That is the second full cluster after Ursa Minor. Still got the one on Andromeda and a whole bunch of stuff that we haven't even unlocked in other locations yet. But my confidence is high after all of that success. Join me next time where we will continue exploring the galaxy. But for now, thank you ever so much for watching. If you're enjoying the series, please do consider subscribing or hitting that like button. If you have any questions or comments, you can put them down below. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.